Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today.
And Andrea from Insert Geek here.
And we're back for another Trekback Tuesday as we continue to look down at all of the many varied lines of Star Trek action figures and collectibles from across the universe.
We're looking down on them? I thought we wanted to help talk about how awesome they were.
Well, we can beam them up as we talk about them.
Okay, because they don't deserve to be talked down on.
They certainly don't. That's why we're buying these, because these are a great collectible item that a lot of Trek fans love.
Oh, yeah.
I love. Grew up with these as a kid.
I'm now learning to love them.
And I think you're going to especially love this one.
I haven't seen it yet, people. He's holding out on me.
Yeah, but you guys can see it. So, Andrea, say Qapla' to Klingon Warrior Worf.
Oh my god. That face!
Yes.
I don't know which is crazier, the figure face or Worf's card face.
They're both quite glorious. Glorious for the Empire.
No, that doesn't look good, so no. Mm-mm.
So this is Klingon Warrior Worf. We got him from Royal Comics and Sports Collectibles in Woodhaven, New York. I got him for, again, like basically, it's actually funny, the original Toys R Us sticker's still on him, and I didn't even pay that much for him. So, again, that's the fun thing about these, that's why we're doing these, because nowadays they're cheaper to buy than they were when they first came out. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But that's part of why I also love these figures, because they made so many, and that's part of why they're so cheap.
I need this whole line.
Yeah, this was a good wave of figures. So Andrew's talking about the back, which includes all of the many different characters that are in this wave, which includes Benzite, Guinan, Kaler, the Borg, the Crusher family, and season 1 and 2 versions of some of the crew members.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna get to them eventually. But for now, yeah, let's take a look at Klingon Warrior Worf and all the cool stuff he comes with.
He comes with fun stuff.
Now what's cool here too is that he's now, this is from 1993, and aside from coming with a collector's card, he also is individually numbered, because that was the thing at the time. At this point,
wait, seriously?
They're all, every Star Trek figure is actually individually numbered, because they're collector's items.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's part of why the market fell through in the 90s.
Oh, let me take a look.
So, well, you'll be able to see once we actually flip Worf over, but on his feet,
Oh, that's what that is.
you
Okay,
see he's got a little number on the bottom of him. So every single Star Trek figure is numbered. What that means in the long term, not much.
It means it's numbered. That's what it means.
That's about it.
Yeah.
So Klingon Warrior Worf here. Why don't you read his bio, since you're good at telling us who these people are. So tell us about the Chief of Security on the USS Enterprise.
Access has been granted.
Ooh.
This is the Starfleet Personnel Record Database printout. Subject, Klingon Warrior Worf. Species, Klingon. Really, I had no idea.
It's news to me.
Rank, Chief of Security. Resigned, stardate 44995.3. Profile, Lieutenant Worf has resigned his Starfleet commission in order to join Gowron and fight in the Klingon Civil War. His family honor being fully restored, he feels his duty rests with that of his heritage. He cannot henceforth fulfill his command duty aboard the Enterprise. Captain Picard has expressed sorrow in losing Lieutenant Worf, but he understands and accepts his reasons for resignation. Deactivate Starfleet Personnel Record W200RD-91. Stardate 4499513.
So that's explaining Worf's reason for his outfit and why he left. But of course, Worf comes back, and the personnel record also tells us that. So reactivate Starfleet Personnel Record W200RD-91. Stardate 45020.4. Lieutenant Worf has withdrawn his resignation and has been reinstated to his full rank and command aboard the USS Enterprise. The Klingon Civil War averted, Gowron is in power. The UFP Klingon alliance is intact. Worf has come to terms with his dual sense of duty and has come to the realization that his destiny is with Starfleet. Unfortunately, further access is once again denied because we're not Starfleet level X. I don't know how we get that access.
Maybe if we go through enough of these, we'll eventually figure it out.
Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Why don't you go ahead and open up Klingon Warrior Worf in his traditional Klingon battle robes.
And we're gonna do this all delicately because, quite honestly, I like these. I like the packaging.
Packaging is really great. We barely even talked about it last time, but the packaging is really great.
It's just what you
It's a sign of the times. The
Yeah,
colors, the design.
I gotta say, I kind of miss that. You know, sometimes with some of the newer figures. I mean, there's a lot of packaging that's a lot more thoughtful regarding collectibles and stuff like that, but a lot of packaging these days will look pretty, but it's good for trashing as opposed to for keeping and enjoying. And I like his stand. It's a Klingon stand.
Yeah, Worf comes with the Klingon insignia as his stand to put the figure on. There it is, in all of its Klingon-y glory.
Oh, this Worf. Okay, let's take a look at his card.
His card has a picture of I wish we figured out what episode this was. I should have done that in advance, but I think it was an early on episode of Worf. And so the card, once again on the back, goes over what he did and what the episode is about. Basically just what that profile card read, just in shorter terms. And so we can do a little bit of comparing to the uniform as well if we want based on this image. But I'd say most of the time Playmates is pretty spot on with their sculpting. I mean, even if it was a little simplified, they were pretty accurate to the costume worn in the show.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into accessories. We have this bad boy, the Klingon spiked club, the traditional weapon of a true Klingon warrior. Then
Short and sweet, much like a Klingon would probably talk about it.
Yes, with the exception of this, the Klingon pain stick.
Oh my.
An extremely painful prod that is used in Klingon rites of passage. With a self-contained power source, the pain stick delivers a massive shock to the nervous system. Excuse me, let's find out. That's what Ew.
That's
just-
Matthew.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna... Ooh. A Klingon disruptor.
Ah, the Disruptor Rifle. One of the most OP weapons in all of Star Trek.
The Klingon disruptor. A powerful blaster with no stun setting. And now, we gotta get to Worf, but he's actually wearing one of his accessories. Ta-da! Here is Worf in all his Klingon glory. Except that face is so hilarious. Sorry. That face is ridiculous. I mean, I know. It's supposed to be, you know, I'm a warrior. It comes a little cartoony. Man, they really missed not doing a next gen animated series.
If only.
How awesome would that have been?
Unfortunately, Worf has one big issue. And as you can see, his arm is popping out. And that was an issue I had for many years growing up as a kid with Playmates toys. Is I would always have joints that were just like, whatever reason, I don't know why, they would just fall out or come out or break. So Worf is suffering a little bit from that. So we're not going to move his arms too much then.
No, but
so we probably won't even be able to get his outfit off. Let's see what we can do.
His robe. Hold on a second. Let's see if he can do it. He likes his privacy. You know, for a Klingon, you know, man, their sense of modesty is kind of funny.
The longer you take, the more I'm going to think about things I can do with this paint stick. Oh my. Ha. Nah, that's not doing. Ooh, give me that. Give me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this away from you.
Give it.
No.
I'll disrupt you.
You already do. Okay, in all honesty, the robe ain't coming off.
I think it's probably not coming off that easily.
So instead, Worf will just walk around with his paint stick.
We can kind of open up a little bit though, to show you what he looks like with it. It might be able to come off, but it's just not gonna be worth it today to do that.
No, it really isn't. We don't want to break his arms.
I mean, actually, oh, there we go.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I slipped his arms back a little bit. That's all. I mean, that.
Yeah, I didn't want to go that hard on.
As you can see, again, that arm is popping out. It's just loose.
Yeah. So let's look at. Hold on. Well, let's get to him in a second. The robe is the easier one. Look at that. It's nice. It's flexible plastic. It's simple, tasteful for today's Klingon.
Looks like something Maud would wear.
As in.
And then there's.
Yeah, it is.
She'd make a good Klingon.
She really would. Sorry, for a second I thought you were going My Little Pony. That's why I was confused. But yeah, and then there's Maud. And there's Maud.
The greatest Klingon in the Empire.
Yeah. B. Arthur would be an amazing Klingon. And now let's look at the man himself.
Worf without the Klingon stole.
Warrior Worf.
I like his pointy Iron Sheik style shoes.
Oh yeah, no, the shoes are awesome.
And this is basically battle armor for Klingon War. Let's give him his mace.
Yeah. Okay, so part of what they're doing is that's the battle club. Well, that's what they call it, right? Sorry, it's this. Yeah, that's the spiked club.
It's a mace.
I know. But Klingons call it a spiked club, and do you really want to mess with the Klingons?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he looks good. I mean, like I said, aside from the kind of goofy expression on his face and whatever, this just looks good. You wouldn't, it's a Klingon. It's an awesome, awesome Klingon. I mean, they even got the detail, well, sort of the detailing for his nose, because it's hard to do ridges at that scale, so they did little lines.
Yeah, it's not sculpted in, but it is painted on.
It looks cute. He's such a cute Klingon. I know he wouldn't like hearing that. Give me that.
Oh. And there's a lot of nice detail all over him. Paint job's nice. Let's put the try and get the skull back on him.
Yeah, he's got some, like, the texture is really nice in this.
Yeah, Playmates was always good at their sculpting back in the day.
Well, even today, Playmates is pretty good at their
Yeah,
sculpting.
they're still good at it, but
but no,
for the time, for the 90s.
For the 90s, yeah. Considering some of the stuff that used to be out.
Considering what the original wave of Star Trek toys looked like from Galoob, which maybe we'll see one day.
Ooh.
Yeah, you ooh now.
You know what? It doesn't even matter how bad or good they might look. I'll still be excited because I missed out on all of this.
You did.
It's all a new adventure for me.
It is. Bold new adventure. Some of his paint just came off.
Ooh, that's not good, so we gotta be really careful with him.
There we go.
Oh!
There he is with it back on.
Warrior Klingon Worf.
So that is Klingon Worf.
Or Klingon Warrior Worf.
Klingon Warrior Worf, yeah, whatever you want to call him. Just don't call him late for dinner. But yeah.
Plus, he'd feel very offended, and you don't want to do anything to besmirch his honor.
You never make a Klingon late for dinner.
No.
There he is on the stand. So that's Klingon Warrior Worf with all of his many accessories. I'd say it's pretty, again, close to how it looked on the show. We'll have to double back and see what episode it's actually from, but based on the card, it's pretty close. It's a good action figure representation.
I'd say, yeah. I would say Kapla to this.
Kapla indeed.
Kapla.
So that is Klingon Warrior Worf from Playmates 1993.
Ooh.
So that's our episode this time, and next time we'll be back with more Star Trek goodness as we continue our adventures in Trekback Tuesday.
Yay.
So until then, live long and buy toys.